Dude, guess what, friends at home, fans, friends around the world? Miss Cara is behind the camera today.
I am.
Because Miss Rebecca is at the beach.
Yes.
But now here's the thing Miss Cara does not know. And if you don't feel comfortable, you just have a wonderful shirt on today. So I wondered if I could just flip the camera around really fast so that everyone can see your wonderful shirt.
Ooh, okay. How do I do that?
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
This is serious camera work here.
Okay.
I mean, we're not into. We just
right.
do this. Look at that! Look at how cute that is! It's the child, and you have your mask.
That Miss Rebecca's mom made.
Oh my
Can you believe
gosh! It's
So
like
we
a
got her with us.
connections.
It
It's
is.
connections.
All of us
This
together.
is awesome. We're all in this
Together.
Well, Miss Rebecca usually reminds everybody that we're from the Shayla Library, but I hope you know that. And if you didn't know it and you're thinking, who are these people? They're very strange. We're not. We're from somewhere else. But today, come on over.
Woo!
Today is Wednesday,
It is.
June. Is it June 14th?
Uh-oh.
No, it isn't.
It's the
Oh my
16th.
gosh. Okay, it's not June 14th. It's June
16th.
It's June 16th, 2021, which means it's nobody's birthday. Nobody has a birthday. Somebody might have a birthday. Miss Rebecca always insists that people have a birthday every day. Somebody has a birthday.
Well, it's true.
It's probably true. It probably is. It's still spring, unbelievably. Soon we will be able, and coats are always a good idea. It's going to be sunny today. It's a good
Yes.
time. Welcome to Wacky
Today is
Fun.
A beautiful Wednesday.
Dude, today is a beautiful Wednesday. It is. It's
I mean, we don't get
unbelievable.
days like this very often. It is gorgeous.
Dude, we never do. Hardly ever. You know what it felt like to me today?
What's that?
I'm going to make a lot of people mad.
Uh-oh.
It felt like fall was coming.
No!
I love
Oh my
fall.
goodness,
I
you
can't
do
help
love
it.
fall.
But it did. Didn't it kind of feel like fall today, friends?
Well, it was very crisp. It
It's
was very,
coming.
yeah.
It's coming.
No,
It
no,
is.
no, no. We have to enjoy the season that we're in.
Summer. Yes,
Yes.
we're going to enjoy.
Yes.
It's all about mindfulness.
Exactly.
Yes.
Enjoy the moment.
Let's sing.
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and how are you? How are you? How are you? And you. Hello, everybody, and how are you? And you. How are you today? I said, hello, everybody, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hello, everybody, and how are you? How are you today? Now, my friends, come on over here. Meet 26 friends of mine. I bet they're friends of yours as well. Oh, speaking of friends, I want to tell you, we had a really fun time at Kiwanis Park.
Oh, it was so neat.
Dude, it was really cool, but I'm telling you, don't worry. If you come to Kiwanis Park ever on a Tuesday at 2 p.m., there are signs that will show you exactly where we're going to be. Plus, you will probably hear us. Today, we're at Stone Ridge Park, and you'll be able to find us right away because it's more flat. So Stone Ridge Park at 2 o'clock today. We'd love to see you. And tomorrow will be at the Etna Playground and Pool. But right now, we
Exciting.
have 26 friends with us.
Nice.
You know what they are?
Yeah.
They are the Abkadeki Jekyll Knocker Stewartses. Big Bird. Remember Big Bird had that song? Do you remember that, Miss Carr?
Yes, I do. I love Big Bird.
Yes.
Yes.
Good song. But it really
Yeah.
goes like this.
Okay.
It goes like this as well. It's another interpretation. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? It's next time. Ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Okay, A, B, no. All right. My friends, let's give the numbers our props. They're props today. Put your
Numbers.
hands behind your back. Bring them out. Bring out one hand. Bring out two hands. Wiggle all of your fabulous fingers. Close them up. How many fingers are wiggling now? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that was excellent. That was excellent. Let's want to do it again. So, yeah. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome! And we are in week 2 of the Wacky word families. Now, Miss Carr, if you come over here,
Yes.
I don't know if you saw this. This was the cheap chart that I bought. And last week we pointed out how sometimes you do get what you pay for, because this was a really nice chart. But it cost a little more bucks.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really nice chart.
That is.
cost a
Let's
little
get a close up. This is
that-
gorgeous.
That's a nice one. And then,
Yes.
yeah, and this was kind of like a medium price one.
Yes.
But then this, I was really surprised at how cheap this was. And then when I got it, I realized why.
Well,
Today's word family, they only give you one word family. You have to write on the rest. But the word family this week is am. Am.
Nice.
Take a look at our flower.
Oh,
This
look
is
at
our
that.
fabulous flower.
Mm-hmm.
And a word family is a gang of words, a family, we might say, that hangs out together. They end with the same letters.
Nice.
Right? So we'll put a little petal on here. Am. Cam. Cam is part of the word family. And what's that say? Am.
Mhm.
Ma'am. And if we would put B on here. Am. Bam.
It's like a superhero word.
I know, yeah. Oh,
Bam.
got this. Oh,
Aw.
there's your husband.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Am. Am. Here's an animal coming up. Am. Ram. Ram. And then this is something that some people eat.
Mm-hmm.
Am. Ham. And they all go around here. All these words.
Oh, like a flower.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's our little word family.
Mm-hmm.
You know who else? And the reason we're not doing any more songs today is because I do have a long book today, but it's so good. It's so good. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, go ahead, pull over a chair, Miss Cara.
Okay.
Yeah. Here, wait. Let me help you.
Okay.
All right.
Well, thanks.
Yeah. Have a seat. No worries. I hope
Okay.
you all are sitting at home.
Yes.
When I tell you this fabulous story about Cam's sister, Pam, and the clan. This isn't the good book. I mean, this is a fine book, but I'm just saying this is our word family reader,
Perfect.
and we're going to hear a lot of a group of words. What is a word family? We remember the group of words that rhyme and share the same spelling, because some things rhyme, but they're not spelled the same way. But a word family rhymes and is spelled the same way.
Ooh.
And this is Pam. Pam is a member of the Am family. There they are. One day, after she swam, Pam saw a little clam. I'm Sam, the amazing clam. And guess what? That little clam talked. Yeah, that's me. Then Sam the clam did some amazing things. This is a true story. Sam rode a ram. Remember, we had that on our flower. A ram. That's what a ram looks like. Sam juggled 2 apples and a yam. Yam. It's a very common beach food. I bet now Miss Rebecca's probably sitting on the beach eating yams. I bet she is. Yeah. Sam helped a beaver build a dam. Look at that. And then Sam painted a picture with strawberry jam. I think he painted a picture of Pam.
Yeah.
It looks that way anyway.
Aw.
It was amazing. There were some crabs, and they were bullies, but don't worry about it, because Sam told the bullies to scram.
Mm-hmm.
What else did Sam do? I don't know. This is what worries me. Sam made a giant castle just for Pam, which was nice. Yes, Sam could be a bit of a ham. What's a ham? Did they ever call you a ham? Somebody likes that.
You are a ham.
Yeah, you're a little ridiculous and attention seeker who probably was deprived of the attention that they thought they needed at childhood or something, and so always trying to been working from a place of Insecurity, maybe.
No.
No.
You're just naturally
Just me, not
hilarious.
Sam. Yes, Sam could be a bit of a ham, but he sure was an amazing clam. I think he is a pretty amazing clam. I've never known of a clam that could do these kinds of things. I've never known.
Special.
Now, have you?
No.
I never have. Now, Miss Carr, I'm going to ask you some questions, and we'll give our audience a little bit of time to maybe give the answers, but then you're going to have to fill it in.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
All right?
I'm up for it.
All right. Word family match. A food like jelly.
A jam?
It's a jam! Yes, it is a jam! An orange vegetable often eaten at the beach.
A yam.
A yam? Yes, yes. A girl's name.
Pam.
Pam? Yep, or Cam. I guess there's
Oh,
girls named
Cam.
Cam
Oh,
or
that's
two.
right.
But
Yeah.
I think they're referring back to this.
Yeah, like Cam Jansen.
Yeah,
who's a
Cam
famous
Jansen,
girl.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. How about a sea creature with a shell?
Oh, a clam.
A clam. That's right. Very good. Very good.
Yay.
Now, my friends, I have one of my most favorite books ever.
Yes.
It's about jam.
Oh, yes.
Bread and Jam for Francis. Now, this book is really old. This is by Russell and Lillian Hoban. They wrote this way back. I'm pretty sure this was before I was born.
Yeah, it could
was
be.
Anything before I was born? 1964.
Yes,
Before I was
yes.
born. Before a lot of people were born.
Yeah.
1964.
It is a classic.
It is a classic,
Mhm.
isn't it?
Sure is.
It was breakfast time, and everyone was at the table. Father was eating his egg, Mother was eating her egg, and Gloria was sitting in a high chair and eating her egg too. Francis was eating bread and jam. "What a lovely egg," said Father. "If there's one thing I'm fond of for breakfast, it's a soft-boiled egg." "Yes," said Mother, spooning up egg for the baby. "It is just the thing to start the day off right." "Ah!" said Gloria, and ate up her egg. Frances did not eat her egg. She sang a little song to it. And she sang the song very softly. "I do not like the way you slide. I do not like your soft inside. I do not like you lots of ways. And I could do for many days without eggs." "What did you say, Frances?" "Nothing," said Frances, spreading jam on another slice of bread. "Why do you keep eating bread and jam?" asked Father, "when you have a lovely soft-boiled egg?" "One of the reasons I like bread and jam," said Frances, "is that it does not slide off your spoon in a funny way." "Well, of course, not everyone is fond of soft-boiled eggs for breakfast, but there are other kinds of eggs. There are sunny-side-up and sunny-side-down eggs." "Yes, but sunny-side-up eggs lie on the plate and look up at you in a funny way. And sunny-side-down eggs just lie on their stomachs and wait." What about scrambled eggs?" "Scrambled eggs fall off the fork and they roll under the table." "I think it's time for you to go to school now," said Mother. Frances picked up her books, her lunchbox, and her skipping rope. Then she kissed Mother and Father goodbye and went to the bus stop. While she waited for the bus stop, she skipped and sang, "Jam on biscuits, jam on toast. Jam is the thing I like most. Jam is sticky, jam is sweet. Jam is tasty, jam's a treat. Raspberry, strawberry, gooseberry, I'm very fond of jam." That evening for dinner, Mother cooked breaded veal cutlets with string beans and baked potatoes. "Ah," said Father, "what is there handsomer on a plate and tastier to eat than breaded veal cutlet?" "It is a nice dish, isn't it?" said Mother. "Eat up the string bean," said Gloria, and she did. She had already eaten all of her strained beef and sweet potatoes, but she liked to eat the string bean when she could. Where do breaded veal cutlets come from? Asked Francis. And why are fresh cut stringless beans called string beans? We can talk about that another time, said Father. Now it's time to eat our dinner. Frances looked at her plate and sang. What do cutlets wear before they're breaded? Flannel nightgowns, cowboy boots, or furry jackets, maybe sailor suits. Then she spread jam on a slice of bread and took a bite. She won't try anything new, said Mother to Father. She just eats bread and jam. How do you know what you'll like when you won't even try anything? Asked Father. Well, said Frances, there are many different things to eat, and they taste many different ways. But when I have bread and jam, I always know what I'm getting, and I'm always pleased. You try new things in your school lunches, said Mother. Today I gave you a chicken salad sandwich. There now, said Father to Frances, and wasn't it good? Well, said Frances, I traded it to Albert. For what? Bread and jam, said Frances. The next morning at breakfast, Father sat down and said, Now I call that a pretty sight. Fresh orange juice and a poached egg on toast. It's a proper breakfast for you. Thank you for saying so, said Mother. Poached eggs on toast do have a cheery look, I think. Frances began to sing a poached egg song. Poached eggs on toast, why do you shiver with such a funny, fussy little quiver? And then she looked down and saw that she did not have a poached egg. I have no poached egg, said Frances. I have nothing but orange juice. I know, said Mother. Why is that? Said Frances. Everybody else has a poached egg. Even Gloria has a poached egg, and she's nothing but a baby. But you don't like eggs, said Mother, and that's why I did not poach one for you. Have some bread and jam if you're hungry. So Frances ate bread and jam and went to school. When the bell rang for lunch, Frances sat down next to her friend Albert. What do you have for lunch today? Said Frances. I have cream cheese, cucumber, and tomato sandwich on rye bread, said Albert, and a pickle to go with it, and a hard-boiled egg, and a little cardboard shaker of salt to go with that, and a thermos bottle of milk, and a bunch of grapes and tomatoes, and a tangerine, and a cup of custard, and a spoon to eat it with. What do you have? Frances opened her lunch. Bread and jam, and milk. You're lucky, said Albert. That's just what you like. You don't even have to trade now. That's right, said Frances. I had bread and jam for dinner last night and for breakfast this morning. Oh, you certainly are lucky. Yes, I'm a very lucky girl, I guess. But I'll trade if you want to. Oh, that's all right, said Albert. I like cream cheese with cucumbers and tomato on rye and all that other stuff. Albert took 2 napkins from his lunchbox. He tucked one napkin under his chin. He spread the other one on his desk like a tablecloth. He arranged his lunch neatly on the napkin. With his spoon, he cracked the shell of the hard-boiled egg. He peeled away the shell and bit off the end of the egg. He sprinkled the salt on the yolk and set the egg down again. He unscrewed his thermos bottle cup and filled it with milk. He was ready to eat his lunch. He took a bite of sandwich, a bite of pickle, a bite of hard-boiled egg, and a bite of milk. And then he sprinkled more salt on the egg and went around again. Albert made the sandwich, the pickle, the egg, the milk, all come out even. That might be an issue for him to explore later on. That's okay. Might not, if it works for you. He ate his bunch of grapes and his tangerine, and he cleared away the crumpled up wax paper, the eggshell, and the tangerine peel. He sat the cup custard in the middle of the napkin on his desk, and he took a spoon and ate up all the custard. And then Albert folded up his napkin and put them away. He put away his cardboard salt shaker and his spoon. He screwed the cup on top of his thermos bottle. He shut his lunchbox, put it back in his desk and sighed. "Oh, I like to have a good lunch," said Albert. Frances ate her bread and jam and drank her milk. When she went out to the playground and skipped rope, she did not skip as fast as she'd skipped in the morning, and she sang, "Jam in the morning, jam at noon, bread and jam by the light of the moon. Jam is very nice." When Frances got home from school, Mother said, "I know you like to have a little snack when you get home from school, and I have one all ready for you." "Oh, I do like snacks," said Frances, running to the kitchen. "Here it is," said Mother, "a glass of milk and some nice bread and jam for you." Aren't you worried that maybe I will get sick and all my teeth will fall out from eating much, bread and jam all the time?" asked Frances. Mother said, "So eat it up and enjoy it." Frances ate up most of her bread and jam, but she did not eat it all. After her snack, she went outside to skip rope. At first I was a little worried. I hadn't read this in a while, and I thought, Frances is asking a very realistic question here. It's important to her. She says, "Mom, do you think all my teeth will fall out?" And I skipped the line. I just went right to eat it up and enjoy it. And I felt like, why isn't Mother acknowledging Frances's very real concern here? But she did. She actually did say, "I don't think that'll happen for quite a while." So I don't know how good of an answer that was, but at least she did. I didn't want to paint Frances's mother as a completely unthinking mother.
Right.
And as you might be able to tell, I think Frances's mother is doing something pretty cool here.
Yeah.
I think she is. Anybody can think about what's going on here? I think maybe Mama Frances.
It's a good strategy.
It is a good strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Frances skipped a little more slowly than she'd skipped at noon and sang, "Jam for snacks and jam for meals. I know how a jam jar feels, full of jam." That evening for dinner, Mother cooked spaghetti and meatballs with tomato sauce. "I'm glad to see there'll be enough for second helpings," said Father, "because spaghetti and meatballs is one of my favorite dishes." "Spaghetti and meatballs is a favorite with everybody," said Mother. "Try a little spaghetti, Gloria." Said Gloria, and she tried the spaghetti. Frances looked down at her plate and saw that there was no spaghetti and meatballs on it. There was a slice of bread and a jar of jam. And Frances began to cry. The No. "My goodness," said Mother. "Frances is crying." "What's the matter?" asked Father. Frances looked down at her plate and sang a little sad song. She sang so softly that Mother and Father could scarcely hear her. "What I am is tired of jam." "I want spaghetti and meatballs," said Frances. "May I have some, please?" "I had no idea you liked spaghetti and meatballs," said Mother. "Well, how do I know what I like if I won't even try it?" Frances said, wiping her eyes. So Mother gave Frances spaghetti and meatballs, and she ate it all up. And the next day when the bell rang for lunch, Albert said, "What do you have today?" "Well," said Frances, laying out a paper doily on her desk and setting up a tiny vase of violets in the middle of it. "Let me see." She arranged her lunch on the doily. "I have a thermos bottle with cream of tomato soup and lobster salad sandwich on thin slices of white bread. And I have celery, carrot sticks, and black olives, and a little cardboard shaker of salt for the celery, and 2 plums, and a tiny basket of cherries, and vanilla pudding with chocolate sprinkles, and a spoon to eat it with." "That's a good lunch," said Albert. "I think it's nice that there are all different kinds of lunches and breakfasts and dinners and snacks. I think eating is nice," So do I. And Frances said, so do I. And she made the lobster salad sandwich, the celery and the carrot sticks, and the olives come out even.
Aw. That is such a great story.
That is a sweet little story.
Mhm.
That's a very sweet story. And jam is part of the AM word family.
That's
Remember
right.
what a word family is? Words that end with the same letters and have the same sound. So now we're going to go over here and we have to make our own word families.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so what's another thing what's another letter we could add to the beginning, or a bunch of letters? Oh, you know what? Why don't we do jam?
Jam.
Because
You got to
we
do jam.
Okay, so we'll make the jam. Jam. Okay. So we have jam. And
Fam. Like some people say their family is their fam.
Fam. F-A-M. Oh, and then we talked about that guy with the shell. What was he?
The clam.
Clam.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna put two letters here: the C, the L, the A, and the M.
Mm-hmm.
Clam. And then what's another thing? You can, when you're learning about word families,
Mhm.
it's totally okay to make up like nonsense words,
Right.
because that's how you get like to learn the rhyming and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you could say.
Mm.
Nam.
Nam. That's a good one.
Nam. It's not really a word though. What about? Oh wait, let's not do nam.
Okay.
Let's do, because it's not really a word. I don't think you can do that. The nonsense words with word families. I'm
Okay.
not really sure. Remember, I'm not. a
Okay.
teacher.
Okay.
So what about this? Tram.
Oh, a tram. That's awesome. The tram.
A tram. I don't
Yes.
know the exact definition of that, but it's like a trolley kind of thing.
Yeah, it's
sorta
like a trolley and a
track.
train, and you
Yeah.
ride on those when you go to Disney. If you ever go to Disney World,
Oh, the tram.
it's
Okay.
like it's a monorail there. They call it,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like a
Oh,
tram.
like a tram.
Yeah, sort of.
What about?
Do you want to use Pam, who was one of the
Let's do
characters in our
Pam.
story?
Yeah,
Since we already
Pam.
did clam. Pam, somebody's name.
Names like Pam, Sam, Cam.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What about a slam?
Slam. Oh,
A
that's
grand
good. We can do
slam. Yes.
SLAM. There we are. Then there have to be more words in this word
Well,
I'm
let's
sure
think.
there
A yam. Remember
family.
that?
Yam.
It was like it's like
A
a sweet
beach
potato,
food.
a beach food.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. It's very
Yam.
nutritious. Very
Yeah,
good
I
for
love
you.
yams.
Yams are very healthy for you.
I love yams. So good. Yam. And I think that's all we're gonna do.
That's a
I
lot.
can't
That's
think of
good.
any more.
Yeah.
But maybe you can think of some today, Cara.
Yeah, I'll
And I'm
work
gonna
on that.
report back.
Okay, I will report back to you.
So
Okay.
then the other thing is, one nice thing about this really cheap thing is, I
I think it's really nice, actually.
It's
It's fully functional
it's fully functional,
and it's
but
environmentally conscious
it
because you're
wasn't-
reusing the.
I don't
the
think
papers.
that's what they were going for.
Okay.
But no, I don't. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is because it was very cheap and it does
Okay.
just wipe off. But I think you have to wipe it off like really fast.
Okay. Oh, right. You don't want that to stick.
And as Miss Rebecca would say, I'm not a maniac.
Right.
So I clean up after myself.
Yes.
So
It's good to
it's
be
good.
neat and tidy.
Jam. So yeah, so with the word families, you don't want to make up words, I guess. I don't really know.
Well, I think for rhyming purposes,
For
it's
rhyming
helpful
purposes, you
to explore those different
Yeah.
sounds.
Yeah, I think that would be okay.
Yeah.
I think.
But I guess it is true that you don't want to.
plus, if you're
You want to understand the difference, perhaps, between a nonsense word and a real word.
yeah, as long as you know it's a nonsense word
Exactly.
like bam and blam.
Yeah.
I mean, those are nonsense
Yes,
words, but they can
right.
also be used. And here's the other thing, friends, and people at home. If you're like 2 or 3 and watching this, it's not developmentally appropriate anyway, so don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like to get you looking at the letters, know that these symbols are letters and stuff like that, so don't even worry about it.
Right.
Just goofing around.
Yeah.
But you're learning.
Exactly.
My friends, do me a favor. First of all, thank Miss Cara. Yay, Miss Cara.
It was so nice to be here. I learned a lot.
Dude.
And I loved hearing your
Bread and
wonderful
Jam for
stories.
Francis.
Bread and Jam for Francis is such a great, great story.
I have to say, I'm so glad that I recognized that I'd skipped that line, because I was
Yeah.
like, why is the mother just ignoring it? This is very serious. So kiss your beautiful brain. Kiss your loving heart. Look in the mirror, look in the mirror, look in the mirror. And say, hey, good looking. Because you're all good looking.